Oh boy, it's bright this morning. The sun's shining right off my sliding door, causing a glare here. The angle is just right, I guess. That's me. The sun keeps traveling north this time of year. By June 21st, it'll be as far north as it's going to go. But right now, it's where it is. Not much wind today. Cattle are down on the bale today. Show some vultures. They're eating early. Huh. They were down there eating it. Dead raccoons and possums. They start up here and then they drag them all the way down. They drag them down the hill. Yeah. Good day to do some shopping in Walmart and Lowe's. That's my plan today. Get some few groceries in Walmart before I go to Lowe's and get the quikrete and lumber and nails and anything else I might need there. Hope I don't overload my truck. I guess we'll find out. Probably hard to see in this video. Right down on this end, in the shallow more shallow end. There's something moving in the water. Probably tadpoles. I don't think there's any fish in there, but there's probably frogs. There's a lot of movement there where the sun's shining on it. Yeah, there's a lot of movement down there, ripples. The rest of the pond is pretty clear, calm. There's some kind of tadpole activity down there, I think. A lot of something going on. Okay. Yeah, sun's still casting a long shadow early this morning. It's 8 a.m. and I'm ready to head to Walmart and Lowe's. Pick up just a few groceries from Walmart. Just a few things. And then go to Lowe's, get 20 bags of quikrete, 80 pounders. And some lumber for forms for the bridge concrete work. I probably won't do that today, but at least I'll get my supplies. I'm gonna hit town. I don't feel like recording anything on the way to town. Yeah. At least not today. $236 for that little bit. Amazing. Yeah, not much for 236. I just came from Walmart. Now I gotta go to Lowe's. I'll get some other stuff on this side. With the quikrete and lumber down there. I'll do that last. I got 21 sacks of cement. 3 layers on that pallet. 4 bags were broken, but they taped them up. And then I got a 2x10 for my corral. 2x8 by 10 by corral, and then 6 2x4x10s for the concrete work. Forms. Okay. That'll work. It sure sunk the truck down. I gotta go slow. I don't want to hurt my springs. Yeah, it's sunk me down. But last year I had a load of 20 bags, so I think I'll be okay. Should be okay there. Should be okay here too. I'll be going slow. Going home because I got a load. Headed home. Yeah, the next time I need to buy quikrete, next time I buy quikrete, I'm gonna only get about 12 sacks. I think that's too much for this load. I'm gonna look it up on the internet how much the weight capacity is for this type of truck. I figure I got about 2,000 pounds or a ton loaded on here with it. It's about 1,700 pounds for the quikrete plus the pallet, and then probably another 300 pounds or more. Yeah, close to 1 ton, 2,000 pounds, and I think it's just weighing it down too long, and it's going to be on here for a while until I get it used up. I don't need the 2x8 out there. That's going to be for the corral later on. Yeah, I was supposed to buy another one. I forgot. What are you looking for? You want to go up there? Oh, yeah, you can if you want to try. I don't know if she's able to. She wants to, I guess. She's done it before. She's gone up there before. But I think it'll be because I had tailgate down. Yeah. Anyway, I'm going to take this 2x8 out and just take this 2x4 down. I'm going to get some more short 2x4s for stobs in case I need them. Then I got to throw a wheelbarrow on and a few tools. Let's see, a flat shovel, spade, a straight shovel. I think they call that a tile spade or something. Anyway, hammer. I got the nails in the truck. Look at them bees. Huh, she did it. What you looking for? Nothing for you. Hammer. Yeah, I bought the nails today. I bought the splices for the hose, but I'm not gonna put them on yet. Oh, she wants to go in. She wants to go in. She's done it before. You go around the slide down the. Oh, she changed her mind. She didn't go in. Anyway, I'm gonna let's take this board out first. She knows how to relax, doesn't she? This 2x8 by 10 is only going to go on the ground as a backstop for my trailer tires when I park back up to the corral. But it's a pretty nice board. Hardly any knots. Oh well, but it's nice. Knotty ones cost the same as a clear one. Get the wheelbarrow now, and a hole for mixing concrete. A little breezy today. That's okay. The sun's warm. Warming up today. That's some of the wood I salvaged, short pieces. Gonna come in handy. I can use some of them for stops to hold the wood form. I got a few tools. Got those boards, short boards over there. I got some axe for splitting the wood if I need to, and a sledgehammer for driving them in. Got a hammer. Bolt cutter if I need it. A crowbar. 3 different types. 3 shovels. And a bucket for water. And I might start on that today. First I gotta unload those groceries. Oh, I gotta load the wheelbarrow up over there. I think I can make it out there. At least I get a start on the forms today. If I don't get no concrete mixed board, that's okay. I got the rest of the week. I feel like driving around at the back of the house with this load, so I'm just going to carry everything by hand down the stairs. It's going to take a couple trips, maybe 3 to get that stuff down there, because I got to open doors too. Down the stairs. Let's get this done. Okay, change clothes, unload groceries, change clothes, maybe eat something, and then I'm going to take the truck out to the bridge and start making a form. One trip down the stairs is done. Let's see if I can get the rest in 2 trips. That's 2 trips so far. The 3rd trip should be enough. And change clothes, eat, relax a little bit, and then head out to the bridge to start setting up forms. Well, the groceries are put away, and I had something to eat. Change clothes. I'm ready to head out to the big pasture now. And start working on that bridge concrete project. It's not too hot today. Sun's, look at those carpenter bees just hanging around, buzzing around. Look at that. They have to check me out. I have to every time I get out here. Yeah, a little windy for spraying that. I'll go work on the bridge. Yeah, a little overcast, but that's okay. It'll keep the heat down. The wind's from the southwest. Okay, let's see. Let me check my tools, see what I got, if I got everything. Okay, let's head to the bridge. We're gonna drive in. Still gotta go slow. I still got a heavy load. Very heavy. Yeah, a little breezy. A little breezy today. But it's a nice. There's a cow out by the fence. I can see it. Yeah, they're out eating grass again. I'm sure they found the bale, but they prefer the grass. I know I would. I would prefer the grass. There's cattle all over there. A little crooked here. I'm not in the right place. Let's try this again. There's a few of them next to the creek. Calves are across the road, across the creek. I don't know if I'm going to get any concrete poured today, but at least I'll get the form made. I hope. I'm going to try to anyway. Okay, I'm just going to drive onto the bridge and work from there. Hopefully I'll have enough space once I set my forms. I'll have enough space to drive my truck on the right side when I come back. Yeah. There's the hog panel that I'm going to use for reinforcement, and that's about where the concrete's going to go. I may adjust it a little bit here and there, but I'll try not to make it too wide. Otherwise, I think I still got enough room to get on the right side when I come back after the form's made. Anyway, it'll be close. Leave enough room for the wheelbarrow. This should be good. Yeah, that's where I'm going to put it. Start working on that. Set the concrete. It's a little windy. Oh boy. I don't know if I can work it in this wind. It's pretty strong stuff. Oh boy. Look at these trees. There's that heifer. Well, see what I can do. I don't believe it. The wind is so strong. I got some stuff set out. There's some cattle on the thing there. It's so strong. I don't have nothing set yet. I brought a metal chair out with me in case I wanted to sit down and sit in the truck. But I was just had the chair sit right there, and the wind's so strong it blew it. It blew fluid off of the thing. Fluid off the thing into the water. Now I gotta go up around there and fish that out of there. Can't believe it fell over. Maybe I can grab it from here. Get something. I know just what I need. I used that hook. I hooked that hooking tool, weed cutter hook, with a hook on it. Well, I found something out though when I was pulling that out of the water. You can't really see it from up here. Look at that. He's still grooming that cow. They were together yesterday too. I think it was yesterday. Yeah. Anyway, as I was pulling that chair up, I pulled it up. I had to lay down to reach it so far down. It's deep right here. Underneath here, it's hollow. I mean, the water has been cutting underneath it. That's why this corner is sinking. Yeah, this corner. It didn't do it on that end. Yeah, see, that's right here. The water cuts underneath. I don't know how far. I don't think it comes out on the other side. That would be right there. Yeah, there's dirt here. It's under. I can see the soil right here. So it's not going through, but it's undercutting. It's undercutting on the other side. That's undercutting. There's less support at the bottom, and that's why this is cracking here. I don't think it's going anywhere because I got reinforcement in there in the culvert. That's probably cracked there because that's about halfway. If this culvert's this long, yeah, it cracked right where the culvert's connected. Yeah. You can see that's lower now. That side's lower, and that's why that went down over there. I don't think that one shifted, although it is cracked there. But, anyway, it's still drivable. But the only way to fix that is to put some riprap underneath there. I have to do that during the dry season. Maybe. I don't think I want to patch it with concrete. Although that is an option too. It's pretty big undercut underneath there. But only on that corner, that side. Okay, that's the water I use for that's the bucket I use for water. I pull it out of there. Boy, that truck is low. See, I got 4 bags I got holes in them. Those 2 and those 2. I need to dig them out and use them first. I just get the other ones set up on top. Yeah. First thing I do is I got those 2 boards a little crooked. I guess I didn't check them too good, but it's okay. I can make use of them. I'm going to use these 2 as a splice where those 2 boards connect. That one. I'll put a splice on the outside. I'm not cutting the ends off on an angle. Just if there's a little gap underneath, the concrete will go in. It's okay. Yeah. I was going to cut this off and form it all the way, right there. But I can work this. I'm going to work this down as a taper anyway, and that side too a little bit. That side there, I'll probably dig down into the sand and make a little thicker concrete there on the end, and I'll have that tapered too. So I'm just going to nail a board on each end, and on each end here. Yeah, I didn't think it was going to be that strong today. Anyway, I gotta tie those 2 together with a nail them together, and then I gotta cut some pieces for this end and that end. And then I got to cut a piece across the top. Maybe another piece here, and another piece here. Oh, the flies! Oh, bite me! Bit my leg. Yeah, I don't think the concrete is going to be that heavy, but I'm only doing one bag at a time. Oh, let me cut some wood. Oi! That's what I forgot. The saw. Blowing in from there. Kind of looks like a storm over that way. He said there's a possibility of a storm in the afternoon. And it's the afternoon. Oh boy. The wind looks pretty. The wind's so strong. Oh. Look how he walks funny. He walks in the water. His hind legs picking up. He just likes to be close to her. I guess that's his favorite cow. She's the oldest one. They grew up together. Her mama was born in 2012, I remember that. Her mama was half Highland, half Piedmontese. And then, I'm not sure who her papa is. He was born in 2015. She was probably born in, if her mama was 2 years old when she had her, three. They could have been born around the same year. Yeah. Same Highland bull, I think. Let's see. Her mama was 2012 and she was her first calf. That's a cow that had twins once, born a girl. And I kept the girl for the heifer for a long time, trying to see if it was true that a twin heifer born with a bull is sterile. And I verified it. I just sold her a few years ago because she never ever got pregnant. I'm trying to remember. Yeah, it's possible he is her papa, but I don't think so. I think some other Italian wife. Anyway, they're related on the father's side for sure. On the Highland side. Anyway, I gotta go back to work. The wind's slowing me down. I think I'm going to get a rain. Before I get rained out, if I do, I'm going to get some two boards spliced together. little deeper there, so because that'll be our first approach. Tires are going to hit that first, and I'll have the dirt and sand level with it once it's all done. Yeah, looking good so far. Yeah, there's a bigger gap on this side underneath, but I can fill that with sand or something. Oh man, yeah, I think there's going to rain. I want to see if I can sharpen some ends of some short stop there. Those. I want to sharpen the ends. And put my chair over there so I don't get blown in the water again. I'm going to sharpen them over there. I brought my axe with me. But no saw. I believe I didn't bring a saw. Anyway, I'm going to, like I said, dig them in and then stop them. I don't know how far down. I don't know how far this concrete goes out underneath that sand. And I'll stop them at the very. I'll stop them where the wire ends. This end, all I can do is I don't want this concrete getting wet. I don't have them stopped down to the board yet. I said I'm gonna dig them into the ground a little bit, just a little bit. Then I'm going to go back to the house. I need the saw anyway, and I want to check the radar. Yeah. I moved a big rock from over there because it was kind of in my way anyway. As a brace for there, so that'll work good. I need some more of these. I'll get some more of these rocks here. I'll brace it up against the side there, because I can't drive nothing in the ground. In the concrete, I mean. Probably the same here. Get some of them bigger rocks. Stabilize it. Put it on the end here. Anyway, I'll find something to anchor this in here. I might want to chip the concrete a little bit too with a hammer to give it more contact, so the concrete that I put down is going to stick better. Yeah, sure looks like there's a rain out that way, and could be something coming from that direction too. But the wind's coming from this direction. Usually the wind is drawn into the storm. What do I got over here? No, there's nothing over here. Almost got some blue skies over there. So whatever's coming from there, the west or southwest. By that wind, I can hardly work in this wind. Oh man. Let's go back to the house. At least I gotta get a saw anyway. Maybe the wind will die down and I'll check the radar, weather radar, to see what's really happening and what's coming toward me, if anything. These cows look comfortable. I'll see if I can drive past it on that side. I need to saw some boards to the ends. 1, 2, one in the middle, across the top, and maybe one across here, one across that one. So 1, 2, 3, 4. I need 5 pieces. Yeah, I got 2 boards left. I might have some other boards at home. Might use them too. 2x4s anyway. I hope the wheelbarrow don't slide off. There's nothing really holding it. It's just sitting on 2 2x4s. I just have to go slow. Still got a load. I did look up, see what I want to see what the weight capacity is for this truck. Hello, cattle. What's going on down there? Huh? Huh? There's the cow that might have a calf next. The one on top of the hill on the right, or top of the creek bank. The dark cow. She had a calf last April. I figured she might have again in April. Let's go back to the house before I get rained out. I don't want to stress this truck too much. What was that? Something was dragging. I think it was a tree limb. Oh, that's a start. I got it. The two by wires on each side. They're both 10 foot. The metal wire panel is only 16. That's as far as I'm going to go with my concrete. But I want them tapered on each end, and I didn't feel like cutting a good board up for that. And I can use the same ones on the other side when I get done with that one. So I'll do that one first, and then I'll do the one on the left, where I'm going to drive now. I just have to miss that big rock. Oh, we'll be all still with me. Yeah, I got the two stops up higher, but I don't have that nail because I want to dig those boards in on the top there a little bit, just a little bit. Get them a little bit lower. But I'm going to dig on the end of that panel there on the upside. I'm going to dig a trench underneath it, make the concrete a little thicker there on that end, because that's what we'll hit first with the vehicles. I'll have the dirt and the sand up there. Yeah, that ought to be a nice slope. Question is, how thick can I make it so it won't break? Anyway, let's see if I get by there. I can't see where I'm going, but I'm guessing. I think I made it. Yeah, I made it. The wind's blowing up a storm somewhere. I'm gonna go check the window and get my saw. Okay. Should I close the gate? Yeah, I better close the gate. Better safe than sorry. The cattle have never gotten out here, but you never know. It could be a first time. Better to have it closed than not to worry about it. It's 3 p.m. and up here, the house, it don't seem as windy. Maybe because all these trees are blocking it. But down there by the bridge, man, the wind just come across that pasture from the southwest. It was really strong. It's not so bad here. Maybe it just died down, but there's hardly any wind on these trees. Hardly. But there is a breeze coming in from that direction. Yeah, don't look like rain now, but it sure did down there to the southwest. I'm gonna go take a look at the radar, see if I have anything to worry about. Well, this is the 3:15 p.m. radar. There's some rain way out to the west and northwest of me, but that's way out in Iowa and Missouri. Yeah, there's a little patch of green because I'm right about, where's my finger? I'm in there somewhere. Maybe that little patch of green is what I was seeing. If it rained, it wouldn't be very much. But I don't think I got that. I guess I'm going to go back out. Whatever rain's coming, it's not going to be here until tonight. So I'm going to try to get some more work. I got my saw. Actually, I'm taking 2 saws out there now, just to make sure one don't cut, the other one will. Alright. And I looked up the average truck capacity for an F-150. Single cab, 8-foot bed, like I got. There's a range, but the average is around 2,440 pounds. Yeah, and so I'm just about pushing that. It's a 1,700 just for the concrete plus the pallet, and then the lumber. I don't know how much that weighed. 200, 500. Yeah. So I was pushing. I'm sure I was carrying over 2,000 pounds, but I'll be lightening that load soon when I start making concrete. This is a close-up of where I am. Looks like any rain is already north of me, northeast of me. So whatever I was seeing out there to the southwest, it wasn't rain. 74 degrees at 4 p.m. I'm headed back out to the bridge. I got my saws. Now I'm going to do some more work on that concrete forms. Still looks like rain, but there's nothing on the radar close by anyway. So I'm headed back to the bridge. I'm back. See what I can get done. I don't know what I just witnessed. I didn't catch it on camera though. The bull tried to ride the old cow. He jumped on her back, and then she just lay down. Either it's too heavy for her, or she just wasn't interested. I think maybe she was trying to lay down while then he decided to jump on her. But she was partially standing when I saw her. Her front legs were, I'm not sure what I saw. I saw him on top of her and on the back, and then she laid down underneath him. That was a weird observation. Hope she's okay. She don't look like she's in any distress. That's weird. I've never seen him do that. Maybe she just didn't want him riding her. I don't know. It's too windy down here. Not so windy up at the house. I'll have to keep an eye on that cow. That's my oldest cow and the best cow. She's got 3 offspring out here. She got, her first one was that one there. Her third one was that one there. Her fourth one there. Her fifth one is the white bull up at the house. And her sixth one is there. She's a heifer. She'll be a cow. Well, she's a year old today. She'll get bred next year. Not today. She was year-old in February. Was it February? Yeah, February 18th, I think. So she'll be a cow. She'll get bred next year sometime when she's a 2-year-old, and then she'll hopefully have a calf when she's 3, or around that age. The other white cow is the first calf from that dark cow there, and she's had, and her our cow, her fourth calf is that heifer back way in the back. Oh wait, no, that's a calf from this year. That'd be that brown heifer over there. That's her fourth calf. And those are two calves from this year, way in the back. Yeah. I think I might be selling that white one and her calf. And if she has another calf this year, I'll probably sell it too. I'm still waiting for that cow there to have a calf. Oh, she got up. So does that mean she's in heat? I don't know. I thought she'd be bred by now. She had a calf middle of January, and this is the middle of April. That's 3 months. Huh. Well, as long as she gets bred and has a calf, that's all I care about. Oh, they're getting plenty of grass to eat. Growing pretty good now. End of April, I'm going to lock them out of here. Yeah, she must be in heat again. I have to remember that. 3 weeks from today. Sometime the first week of May. You're losing your touch, bully? Huh? Get some more work done on this thing. I'm going to dig them boards in a little bit there. Lower that down. Well, not really that hot. It's in the mid-70s. They're all cooled off in here. That white one, she hardly ever comes into the water, except to drink. I noticed that all the white ones I had before. They cooled off when it was really hot, but most of the time they're just out eating. They can tolerate hotter weather. Look at Bull. I think he's taking a nap and chewing his cud at the same time. Okay. Okay, back to work. PM. And they're done in the water. Maybe they're going to go up to the hay bale. Maybe not. They're done soaking in the water. Sun's trying to come out. A little bit here and there. Go. We're going to go up to the top, I guess, or at least go out there. I guess that white one will follow them later. Oh, she's going now. You're all leaving? I guess I better catch up. Yeah, they're all. The bull and the mama cow are the. No, the mama cow was in the lead, I think. She's the leader of the group. Those two calves are riding each other. There they go. Let's see if they go to the top or if they just go to the other pasture and eat something. They alternate. Sometimes they eat over there or over here. I think they might be going to the top. Well, maybe not. She's not going that way. She's going that way. She's going over there to eat some more grass. Okay. Okay. I hear somebody working their fields down over there, up there. They're planting. I saw some people on the way to Lowe's today in Walmart. I saw lots of people, a lot of farmers out in the field planting with their great, big, long planters. Probably planting corn. It's about the only thing you plant this time of year is corn. Yeah. Beans coming around end of May, June. Well, maybe they'll be back later, but I got work to do. over there. Well, the first thing I gotta do is I gotta take those 2 bags off of there so I can get those 2 bags. And I'll take those 2 bags off of there so I can get to those. Well, 1, 2, 3. These 2 are bad. They tried to tape them, but they didn't do a very good job. I lost a little cement, but not much. Okay. 1, 2 up. Looks like only 1. 1 up there. Maybe 2. And then this one here has got to go up. So at least 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 bags got to go up out of the way first. I don't know. Sun's going away. It's shining a few times there. It sure looks like rain over there. But I'm going to keep going. There's nothing on the radar. Something could have developed though since I've been out here. But I'm ready to mix my first bag. So cement. So let's see if I can get one done. Feels like I could get some rain out of this. I feel a few drops. I think I'm going to go back to the house. I don't want to take a chance. Once I start mixing, I feel the drops. I'm going in. Got to protect the cement on the truck. Okay, let's go. Did I say cement mix? Or is it concrete mix? Concrete mix, cement mix. Anyway, I'm going to pack up and head to the house. Get the truck under cover. Sounded like my sister. It is not. I don't know who that is. Could be my niece. Anyway, I almost poured some, almost mixed some cement. I'm still cautious about that area there. Still looks like rain to me. 4 bags, 1, 2, 3, standing up there. 1 and 4. Those are the ones that were broken. So I'm not sure, but it kind of looks like they got rained on. Maybe that's why they dug them up for me. These weren't the ones displayed in the store. They went to the back to get some. Maybe that's why they wanted to give them to me or sell them to me, because they were busted and looks like they got a little wet. But I think it's still good. I think the cement and stuff is still good. At least on the bag that I was working with. I'll just put them up, load that wheelbarrow back up, and head to the house. Well, but the wind is so strong. It's probably not going to rain, but I don't want to take a chance, and it's getting late anyway. I don't have much time, but I'll start mixing tomorrow. The weather's good. Yeah, I got to be careful when I back up. I don't want that. Well, if my roof barely touches up over there, I can't back my roof under that little wall on my carport, but I think this will fit through there. I'll have to check before I go back too far. But I think it'll work. Yeah. Okay, I can start fixing. Oh! Pull me off the bridge here. Oh boy. Something's making this wind though. Anyway, here's what I thought about. This side's a lot lower. I know, because see how it went down? I'm gonna do, after I do this one, I'll transfer all the lumber. I'll try to keep it just the way it is. I'll just transfer it over there, set up another one. So that'll save me some time. Yeah. But after that, after this one's done and that one's done, then I can straddle them to drive it in and out. Then I want to do this side and the other side, and I'll do the middle last, if at all. But you can see how this got undermined by the water over here. It's hollow in it. I don't know how far back it goes, but it's hollow there. But there's enough structure here, and the culvert is right there. There. Where is it? Oh, right here. Right there to there. That's the culvert. So the culvert ends at that little joint there. So that got undermined there with the water cut underneath it. Like I said, I don't know how far it went, but it doesn't come out the other side. So that means this side here just dropped off. This corner dropped off. You can see where it dropped. It didn't drop too much, but it dropped there, and it made this crack. Okay, but anyway, I just want to strengthen this end here in case I got undermined under their way, which I don't think it did. Just to be sure, I want to make it stronger. Okay, I'll come back tomorrow then. Alright, let's go home. Well, at least I got something done today. Got the cement, I got the quikrete, I got the lumber, and I got the form set up, ready to mix some cement. And now I can still get in and out if I need to go check the cattle or the fences. Yeah, I'll come back tomorrow and like I said, I'm going to pour the middle, a wheelbarrow or two, or 1 bag or 2 bags. I think 2 bags. I'll try to mix 2 bags at once. Yeah, 2 bags at the same time if it ain't too much work in the wheelbarrow. 2 bags. And then I'll just, like I said, I'll just spread it about 2 inches, and then pick up the what do you call it, the metal reinforcement, the metal stuff. Pick it up so it rests on top of the cement, and then like I said, only 2 inches. And then I'll do the other end up there. No, I'll probably do the end down the bottom here. I'll do this end here first, get it stabilized. Do the same thing there, 2 bags. And then 2 bags at the top, and then I'll probably do the from the bottom up to the middle with every 2 bags, and then like I said, lift the wire through the cement so it rests on top, and then have a layer of about 2 inches, and then come back to, after it's all 2 inches all the way across, then come back and pour another layer to finish it. Yeah, I think that'll work. We'll see. And then when I finish that one, I'll just pull that whole assembly there, wood structure, and then transfer it over with another. I got another fence like that, metal fence, and we'll see what we're doing. We'll get something going. I just don't want to run over nothing. Okay. Oh, look at that. I see the cattle. Let's see. Let's take a look at them. I need to tie up that big piece of cloth there. Tie it up here and then slice it. Put some slices in it. Make it so it's more like a strip thing. And I think I retied all those because it's this long green sheet there. I just wrapped it. When that thing there started to lose all its stuffing, I had this green sheet. It was a bumper cover from work where I used to work, and I thought that might work. And they were selling them, and I bought a few. Yeah. Tearing the hay apart. Sure is windy here too. Look at that tree. No corn. Well, I guess I could. I could since I'm out here. Don't forget to share with the Highlander. Yeah, this one here is about full. Those two are maybe half full. They got enough till tomorrow anyway. What? You snored at me. I'll give you, I said I'd go and give you corn. I don't know, with that attitude, maybe not. Oh well. I got the corn, so I might as well give it to you. Yeah, that was almost full. Half full. A little less than half on that fourth one over there. That's enough, you know, till tomorrow anyway. Already fitting there. Okay, heading back to the house. Where's the other cow at? She might have went up to the barn. Yeah, she probably went up there to say hi to the other two. They didn't stop for hay. They didn't want that. I think the other cow went up there. Don't you think about coming in here, boy. Yeah, don't jump over that corner either. I fixed it so you can't jump over that. So don't think about jumping over anything else either. Just go up to the top. Follow her. That's it. Yeah. He's growing up pretty nice. He's getting some size to him now. He's got them long legs like the Keeney now. Okay, well I gotta head to the house. I did enough today. Small mulberries really pushing out. Like I said, I gotta trim the bottoms one of these days. He's all by himself. Guess he's used to it. He doesn't cry about it though, like the big bull. Pear trees on the sides. An apple tree planted from seed in the middle. And I pruned that this year. I trimmed it back pretty severe. Hopefully it grows back. And it's got some blossoms on it still. So hopefully I'll get some apples out of it. Normally the apples are so small they're hardly worth eating, but maybe they'll get bigger this year. I guess he don't mind being by himself too much. I'm sure he don't like it, but what can you do? The other cows don't want to mingle with him. Every time he tries to get close, they push him away. Oh well. He'll grow up. Be a bull. Just don't fall on the ice, boy. Like that black bull over there. Stay off the ice. Yeah, they're over. The cattle, other three cattle are two Highlanders and the white bull. They're over there by that gate. They're nosing the other cattle, saying hi.